morning, everyone. Please excuse my crazy hair. Going through it again. Actually, I do need to wash it today, so that maybe that will help it behave a bit more. Anyway, I just wanted to say good morning and start of the new week. Hope you're already all having a good time of things, week or weekend, morning or afternoon, whenever you're watching. And yeah, I've had a nice weekend with Kevin. Didn't film a lot. I do need to work on filming a bit more on the weekends. I just find it hard. We're just obviously a lot more relaxed. I don't do as much. So there is that. But yeah, if I can just try and film a little bit as we do things. I'm just trying to do what else we did yesterday. We did take the dogs down for water play. Oh no, we didn't do water play yesterday. We did fetch. And Kevin lost a ball. I think I did film a bit of that actually. I filmed Kevin creeping through the bushes to find Coda's ball. He'd actually moved on by the time Kevin got back with it, but for the first little while, that's why he didn't play with me and I played with Kenai, because Coda was still upset because he couldn't find the ball that he wanted, the ball that had been thrown originally. Kevin threw over the fence into the bushland, I guess we'll call it. He said it's quite sort of tangled through there. The path, maybe we should clean it up. So I think I did see some secateurs in the kitchen from the left with the house, so I'll give them to Kevin next weekend and say, there you go, go for your little bushwalk. I don't do gardening. I would be saying to the lady, because she's supposed to maintain the gardens, which I can see why now, because they're a lot and on a hill. I thought we had a lot in our first home on a hill, but yeah, we didn't have gardens like this. So the plans for this week, I don't know, they're going to be odd again. I've got my iron infusion tomorrow. Today the dogs aren't going for their walk until lunchtime, which, you know, is fine. But I guess I have to remember that they're going at lunchtime. I don't know what lunchtime is. It seems to me lunchtime is 2 o'clock. But for most people it's 12 or 1 o'clock. All right, I seem to be in the rambles today, so I'll just leave you to it. And if I remember some things to tell you, or when I've got something to tell you, I'll come back. I have already hung out the washing. I've done the dishwasher. What else have I done? I feel like I've done some more things. Every time I get up, I do a few things. I've emptied a little bin from the bathroom. I've folded down the bed to air out. I'll fold it up, make it up properly later. So yeah. I packed Kevin's lunch, you know, just the usual things are on that morning minutes that I was trying to start last week. I've just been having a look at that. So I think the only thing, like I do have on that, the vanity and changing towels and cleaning the toilet, but I'm not really doing that every day. I'm just going to do that as I need to do it. If I have a look every day and see, does it need done today, or do that, you know, just I think it was a bit of common sense with that one, because it's only myself using those facilities most of the time. Kevin uses the sink a little bit of the time, but not very much, because he's not here very much and he tends to do his teeth and everything in the shower, so he doesn't use that bathroom vanity much. Now we've got a big blowfly in here. So it's not like it needs done every day, like I started out last week thinking, oh, we'll do it every day. The lady who sort of devised this has a couple of kids, you know, that I think are home all the time. So definitely a different stage of life. I would have loved to have had that habit when my kids were young, but I never did that habit. I was a regular weekly cleaner back then. Before my fibro anyway, I used to clean every Monday. I had a housekeeper at one stage in my life, and then found some cleaning products. I found Enyo, and I found the Dyson vacuum cleaner that I quite enjoyed doing. And obviously I was physically capable of doing lots back in those days, in the kids' sort of first 15 years of life. Till Christy went to high school, and that's when I got my fibro diagnosis that year, 2014. So at the end of this year, it'll have been 10 years since I was diagnosed, but it's been 10 years since I've been suffering really badly with it, consistently. Before that, it was a bit on again, off again. I've got to do the dog's water still next time. And just make sure the kitchen bench is clear and cleaned off. A few things are out on it to attend to. I've done a little grocery order already this morning, but I haven't planned my meals, so I'm going to have to plan with what I have in store. I'm good at getting the groceries ordered, but I forget to plan. But I guess it's not such a big deal when I've only got like 2 days in front of me. And I kind of want to make a dal, I think, this week, but it's going to be hot. So I had an idea for dinner for Kevin. What was it? Something I was going to do a salad. Oh, we've got some of those corn fritters still in the freezer. That'd make a good little dinner with some salad or a lunch, I guess. Probably won't start filming until after I have my shower and feel a bit more to put together. But if that happens today, I don't know. It's been very much a slow morning again. Yeah. Never know what I'm going to get. Well, I am now, as you can tell, showered and dressed. I've just got my little sundress on today because I don't actually plan on doing a lot of work. Monday, just got all the usual morning things to do and put on my groceries when they come and do some ironing. They're sort of today's goals. Got the ironing stuff out. There's not a lot of stuff there to do, so it should be easy to get done. But for now, I'm going to have my breakfast. What was I going to have? I keep forgetting. I'm either going to have avocado toast because there's a half an avocado in the fridge. Now, this is still weird that I will request something with avocado in it. Because I didn't used to be a fan of avocado and I still wouldn't want a big chunk of it, but a little spread with some other toppings and it's really yummy. I haven't started adding it to my nachos, but I probably should. And then I could swap out with the vegan sour cream. Next time, maybe I'll try that. Just make up some mashed avocado and give that a go as a replacement. Because I definitely am getting more on board the avocado train. Sadly, since we no longer have an avocado tree. But that's the way of things, isn't it? We've still been using the same system that we sort of set up when we learned. When your avocados are ready to eat, when they've just gone soft, stick them in the fridge and they'll last a good bit longer, probably a week, maybe 2 weeks longer in the fridge. So they've probably gone about a week so far in this fridge with these avocados. They should work the same as the avocados at home, shouldn't it? No, it won't, because our avocados at home had to look bad before they were actually good enough, ready enough to pop in the fridge or to eat, because if you put them in when they were just soft enough like the supermarket ones, they weren't actually ready to eat. So there is a difference, and I'm just ready on. Okay, let's get some breakfast. What am I going to have? I think I'll just have a wrap. That's what I feel like. I've been really enjoying the wraps. And instead of beetroot, because of the great beetroot shortage, even though Mum gave me some tins, I'm kind of holding on to them. I still can't get beetroot at the supermarket. Not the one that we like, we prefer the sweetened one. So I've been using this caramelised onions instead with a bit of mayonnaise, and it's so yummy. That would be just, yeah, I don't put a lot of vegan mayo on, just a little bit. That, with my vegan patty, that's yummy. And it's really a little bit easier than with the beetroot, having to drain it and like dry it a bit so it doesn't drip out the bottom of your wrap. I found my other sketch shell goes a bit better. So I've got two sort of black and white shoes. I've got my sock on, I've got a sock on underneath the special shoe. I think it goes a bit. I had my pink Crocs on and they just didn't look right, so at least I've got two black shoes. It's a bit windy out there and I just think that wind might have shifted around, so I'm just going to move the washing before it gets boiled over. Pretty warm out here though, so it should be dry. There was sunshine. I think they're nearly dry already. Oh, which way's the wind coming now? I have to have the wind coming like through the washing. Yeah, that's why it's moving. I'll just turn it sideways again. I just love this thing that it's so light and manoeuvrable. Into the gust of wind now to see if it's going the right way. I think so though. The dog walker thinks that Coda might have come across a fox this morning. She wasn't sure, but maybe it was a cat. She made a noise at him. Oh no, the washing's coming that way. Okay, what? How can it, maybe I need to put it on an angle. I need like a windsock here. I think it's sort of coming from that way, so we're now on an angle. Even though the gust of wind though. Just, it's so light, you can tie it down, but I don't know how to really do that properly. The other thing is I can just move it back here against the wall, which is sort of what I do sometimes, but nice to get dried today with the breeze. Actually not bad out there. I think I might be able to open up the house and that breeze is coming straight through. decide whether to do ironing or a bit of food stuff. I think I'll do that. I'll get that. It's more important. Get an almond milk made. And I still don't know what I'm doing for dinner tonight. I've got some banana bread that I made yesterday. I've already sliced it. I want to pop that in the freezer or find somewhere to put it in the freezer. I also made some vegan Anzac cookies. They're okay. I don't think they're worth having. Maybe they're a little bit sweet for me actually. But so I'm going to see what Kevin, if Kevin likes them, I'll pop them in the freezer. If he doesn't like them, I'll just give some probably to the dogs and throw some out so they don't have too much. They're not bad for them. There's oats in them obviously and coconut and stuff. Yeah, I'm just doing a little bit of a tidy up as well and then I'll get in there. I tried putting the product in my hair today and it just goes a bit frizzier, so I think it does need something. But I thought I'm going to give it a go and see now if I need stuff in. But yeah, I think just that I put in a leave-in conditioner, it just seems to help with the curls. It's designed for that, so yeah, rather than just sort of be, you know, so floofy. Alright. Oh dear. I'm quite fibro sore today, so it's hard to get going with anything. Oh dear. I just fell over onto the dog bed. I don't know, I must have caught my shoe with the broken toe on the side of the dog bed. I was just going around to make the beds and I tripped and obviously that hurt. So then I fell onto the dog bed, so that's fine. My toe is now very painful. Oh. So I'm just going to go back to the couch. It's too dangerous to do anything. Oh, my toe is so sore. Actually, I'm going to get some ice. Ice it a bit because it's very sore right now. And then I'll just give it a bit longer and then I'll just kind of make... Oh, I don't know what I want to do now. Oh. I'll give myself a headache too. It's just the pain, intense pain. What do you do? I've got no one else here to help me now. Alright, there are can wait. It's not urgent. Nothing in there is urgent. Why? It's always something with me, it seems like. It's not fibros is not enough. It's just got to have something else as well. Whether they're stupid intercostal muscles that I did last year twice, now a broken toe, and I've had another broken toe with Chewy a few years back. I just seem to be just stupid things. Not even good injuries. The ones that just take me out of action and stop me doing what I want to do. All right, get some ice. Well, it's very sore standing on my foot. That toe is so sore, I can't believe it. Kevin said if I hurt my toe again, I'm kind of back where I started. So, well, I guess I'm back where I started. It hurts a lot. Anyway, so the reason I did the dumplings is just, I was going to make a nice salad, but I just needed to be out of there as quick as possible. I unpacked the groceries and I put some things away and sort of had a quick sort through the fridge, so I was on my feet for, I don't know, probably 20 minutes or so. That's quite enough. Considering how sore my poor little toe is. Well, it's not a little toe, but my longest toe will go with how sore my longest toe is. Broken toe. Okay, I'm going to do a bit of work on my jigsaw. I can't remember if I showed you this one that I started a few days back. And I showed you my new light. Obviously, is it on? Yeah, even in the daylight, it makes a good bit of difference. Yeah, I'm enjoying this one. It's a lot easier for me than the last puzzle I did. It's still challenging enough, so I'm enjoying it. Getting there. And I'll probably finish it next time. Everyone, I am feeling not too bad fibro-wise. my toe is okay if I sit still, but walking around it's incredibly painful. So I've actually just called up and put off my infusion because I got confused before when I made an appointment in the morning thinking I could park out the front of the place because I've got the van, it's tall. I don't think it would fit in the parking lot. I haven't checked the measurements down there. It doesn't fit in many, so probably not, but maybe it would. There's a little bit of parking outside, but even parking in the big minivan, if I got some, might be tricky. Even Kevin the other day just parked out in the street. I'm thinking it's a freeway, but no, not a freeway in the morning. It's a freeway in the afternoon once the, what do you call it, rush hour's gone into the city. I've got my sides of the road confused, all the times of the day confused. Who knows? I got confused, which is, pretty normal for me these days. So yes, but, and I thought if I have to park away, and there's not a lot of parking because we're right near the hospital, then walking any distance, like walking around the house is hard. Walking any further than, a couple of rooms worth, and I'll have to walk that way in the building anyway, it's painful. I can't believe how much that's probably sent me back yesterday. It's back to being like I saw it was the day I did it. So I don't know if I've increased a fracture or what I've done. I do not know. Anyway, so I've cancelled that. Well, yeah, I cancelled today's appointment. Usually I have to pay for the doctor for last minute cancellations, but I said, look, I just broke my toe. I think she should understand. It's, I think, a genuine reason to cancel an appointment. Fibro is probably one reason enough, but you got cancelled the last, not for this, but also cancelling my x-rays, which worked out in the end because I got to have them both on the same day because, hand and a foot for x-ray. Crazy. So it's in, I think it's only 2 weeks, or not 2 weeks. Anyway, whatever day it is, it's now in the afternoon, which means that parking at the front that I was talking about, it should be a clear way. It's assuming you can get a spot there, but at least nothing else. I could just keep riding around the block until I got one of those spots, or hopefully I think it must be in 2 weeks, that the foot will be a lot better by then, hopefully. No, it must be next week. My alarm is just going off to tell me I need to leave now. I didn't know how long to leave. I was going to leave at an hour to get into town, like at a busy time, peak hour pretty much. Everyone doing school drop-offs and whatnot, and trying to find park and get there, but don't have to worry about it now. Just my toe, and I think getting up the ramp here would be hard enough and difficult enough. I think I just wanted to have a nice another rest day for my foot today, and so annoyed. I really do feel like I have set myself back that 2 weeks now because it's really sore. Very iced it this morning. I woke up and it was sore. I thought I'm going to ice it. It feels a bit, ow. That's just moving it. Like it feels uncomfortable, but I think it's just because it's pain. But yeah, that's when I'm back to life. Imagine me walking around the city like that. Anyway, the afternoon now, so that's probably good. I think maybe I could get an Uber in, but even just, getting up that ramp right now, I don't want to do that. Oh, well, probably Kevin comes down and we'll take the doggies down this afternoon. I haven't even tried going down the stairs there. I'm sure I could do it, but it'd be probably very slow and at the moment painful. So we'll just only do what we need to do. I just can't believe this. Well, I will have time to edit videos today, and what else did I have to do online? There's something else I was going to do online. I can't even remember now. Do some more Alaska planning maybe. There's something nope, I can't get it. Oh, the dog training course. I need to get going with that because I'm taking them down to Canberra with me in a couple of weeks to stay with Christy. That must be in 2 weeks. Hey, until we don't have, I don't know if you can hear that start of a wolf from Chewy then. So I can hopefully, that's what I need to do. I should get stuck into that. I need to write it down because I forget. The infusion's actually booked for the day Kevin leaves for the States. So I guess if I get really stuck, it's probably not going to work. I'm not sure, but I'm guessing I could get him to take me in if I still having difficulties, but gosh, you know, I need to be getting better by then. I think I just had this pain last time for the couple of days and then it settled, so see how we go. But yeah, I think I made the right call putting it off because it's only just next Thursday. But my foot feels something like numb or tingly, that toe, which maybe I had before, I don't know, but it feels a bit different. I pressed it all, I could touch it all, I could feel it, I had sensation. That was one of the things the doctor did when I went to see him. Oh, I can't believe this. Just such a Kevin, just all my little injuries are just silly little things, nothing I've done, like, you know, that, you know, no wonder I hurt myself. You know, running on gravel or things. Then when I broke my leg, I was walking carefully on the gravel and just went, and since obviously breaking my leg, I'm very careful when I walk around. But yeah, maybe that's a periphery thing because I sort of tripped on the bed. Maybe I didn't. I was kind of must have been stepping over the side of the dog bed. Or I've cut the corner too short. Maybe I'm just not aware of where my foot is. I don't know. It was certainly a very soft landing on the dog bed, so I didn't. I was like, Karen said, "Did you injure yourself?" Otherwise, I said, "No, I landed on the dog beds." Luckily, I didn't squish any dogs. They must have been in that area. They must have cleared out as I come crashing down. I'm sure it would look pretty funny with cheese at it. I'm all dressed for the day, including my shoe. Well, I've had it on for ages actually. The dogs are just doing their, we don't really have a name for it. Hide and seek breakfast, I guess. I hide it, they seek it out. This is the dry food they get for their breakfast. It's actually like 2/3 of what combined they would have. Coda's probably eating a little bit much of it. Well, if he had half, that's fine. Chewy wouldn't be having quite the normal amount that he would have. But I think that's fine. Better to, I think, underfeed Coda than overfeed Chewy. No, then just feed Chewy the correct amount. I'm not sure what I'm even saying. He usually has a cup. Coda usually has half a cup. I'm putting out a cup between them. So they both should be having a half a cup, whereas he would normally have another half a cup extra. But he has a bigger dinner, so I'm sure it's all okay. He doesn't look too skinny. There must be some, I don't think, my son must have bounced under the chair there. Did you find some under there? I love doing this, don't you? This is the most fun thing. Can't believe I never did it before in the other house. It would have taken a lot longer. Still keeps him busy for, I don't know, probably 15, 20 minutes, maybe. Over there. I was trying, like I put some in my shoe today. I don't know if anyone's found that one yet. So I'll try and find some different spots each day that maybe I haven't used lately or I haven't used before. Now close up the house and put the aircon on too because it's going to be 34 today. I mean, a hot one. So I'm going just to hang inside. The only really thing I want to do, Kevin, look, sweetheart, made the bed for me after yesterday's fiasco. My foot is a lot better now. It's not so sore when I'm not walking around, so that's good. Maybe it just got a bit stiff overnight from being in bed, and then when I started walking on it this morning, it was sore. Or maybe it's that time frame's gone. It's been, I don't know. I don't know, I did it yesterday, so it's probably like 20 hours or something probably since I did it. Maybe a bit longer. So maybe it's just not so sore, but it's good. It's good as not hurting when I walk around. I am still going to try not to overdo things, but I'm going to get the kitchen cleaned up and make sure I know what I'm doing for dinner, which I might, yeah, I'll have a think about it. I've got a few ideas of what I might do for dinner. I should try and plan it the next few nights so I know what I'm doing. I usually do, but haven't done it this time. I ended up just having filled pasta last night. I can't remember if I showed you, and a beautiful corn cob, which was really lovely. So I'll go to order stuff from the sauce so Kevin can pick it up when he's down there today. He's got to go down and take the camera out of the other house. I think we mentioned that he can't finish his time lapse now because they're selling. apologise for being a bad vlogger again today. I don't think I've picked up the camera too much. Honestly, don't even know what I've been doing. Done a bit of dog training. I did watch some of the dog training course, so on reactive dogs, so that was good. And you saw me working with their harness. We just did a little harness session and they were really good. It'll be interesting tomorrow to see. If I had the treats out, I think they'll be fine. So I'll go and put those treats near the harnesses. And I just cut some watermelon, some for myself and some for Kevin. He's just back in the fridge. Hubby's had a bit of watermelon that's left in there. I scoop it up for them and they've had that. I'm just dishing up their dinner. They've just been down for a toilet run. We're now going to close the door again because we have the aircon on. Well, their harnesses are here on the floor. I was going to show Kevin when he comes home. Now, he should be back soon. I think Cody wants to go down and do his water play, so we'll do that when Daddy gets back. I have finished my jigsaw puzzle. Didn't we kind of have lunch? I kind of had like 2 breakfasts this morning, so yeah, the second one could just been an early lunch. It was like 11:30, but I was going to have something else to eat. But yeah, we'll just say that was lunch and having some watermelon now. I can't see it the best at the moment. It's quite sunny in here in the afternoon. And we don't have any blinds, so we just have to do, oh yeah, you can see it fairly well. It was a really enjoyable puzzle. I did enjoy that very much. Lots of little details in it that sort of you can't see until you're putting it all together. Lots of little figures and tiny little figures in there. That was really nice. That was called Myths and Legends. That was it. Problem with puzzles, if you don't grab them when they come out, the popular ones just go and you can't get them anymore. But I did enjoy that. No, I got through that much quicker than the last one I did. I don't know, it's probably like taking 4 or 5 sessions, I think, to do that. I'm not sure. Anyway, that was fun, and that is done. Turn the light out. What are you doing, Mr. Coda Bear? One day we'll get to this room. I don't know, I'm really struggling. I think it's just it doesn't feel like it's a home still. It doesn't feel like it's my home. I've been trying to do my morning routine. Well, that didn't happen today with my foot out of action. I should make almond milk. I should make some dinner. I'm not inspired to do anything. Except for doggies' dinners. I always get them done. Just put the vegetables on to cook again. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do for dinner yet. And I don't feel like making the almond milk. Hey pups. You're good boys. I was feeling bad for not doing much with them because they've been so good. And so we just did some stuff together, didn't we, pups? And when Daddy gets home, we'll go down and have a play.